This video is about my family and their lack of support and their weird, wayward, obtuse excuses for lacking to support me. It's weird. But I think of how my mom is the eldest of all her siblings. So, like, I support you guys. Directly or indirectly, I've supported my entire family. Look at it this way. All right, we're gonna play a mental game. We're playing mental games here. Okay? If, as a cousin, I want the cousins listen. I know this is a public video, but I want my cousins to listen to this. Okay? My cousins. If your parents have ever been helped by my mom, that means things that should be mine are now yours. Let me say that again. Cousins, if your parents have ever been helped by my mom, ever, you ever heard of the butterfly effect? It's a quantum theory where, like, a butterfly in the forest randomly up in BC, Colombia, right, flapping its wings can create the effect to start a tornado in Texas. All right, that's basically what they're saying, that everything is connected. Even more so my direct family. So if your mom ever was on her lows, or your dad was ever on his lows, and you cotched at my mom's, you stayed at my mom's, as in you might not even been born yet, cuzzo. You might have never been born yet. I don't care. My mom's the eldest. My mom's the eldest. And every one of you guys, your parents, got help from my mom. Every last one of you guys, whether it was since we were born or before we were born. All right? So I'm just saying that all to say, when you don't help me, the eldest of my mom, right? My mom's the eldest, I'm the eldest of her. You're basically saying you don't give a F. You don't give a F. But I'm going to prove it, because I didn't finish proving it, right? I just said, well, my mom helped your mom. But here's an example. Like, my uncle, he's an amazing musician. Like, he kills the clarinet. Amazing. Like, I don't know another clarinetist as good as him. And my best friend plays clarinet. Shout out Anthony. But bro, you can't compete with my uncle. So all that to say is, like, my uncle would pull up to the crib and cotch and sleep before he had to take a flight to Chicago, or before he had to take a flight to wherever, to Europe, to audition to be in an orchestra, right? He didn't have to rough it himself and be like, okay, I don't have anywhere to stay near Pearson Airport, so I'm gonna go catch at a hotel because I'm man, I have to handle this for myself. This is my goals, my dream. No, he was able to reach out to his sister, my mom, and catch in either my bedroom. Not that he was catched in my bedroom, but like, it was my bedroom. It was my bedroom. My uncle was chilling in my bedroom more times. Love you. Have nothing against it. All I'm saying is, now when my uncle, you know what I mean, I could look at him and see that he's playing for the Royal Army, or the Canadian Royal Mounts, or whatever you want to call it, the Canadian Army. He plays for the Canadian military in their orchestra. I'm not personally taking credit. I'm not saying like, yo, that's because of me. Nigga, he's my elder. But it's the family pride. I can take pride in that. I could say that's my family. That's And I never looked down on him before he had the position. He was just as great to me because I literally valued it wasn't the fact that he got a position in the orchestra. But it seems like my cousins, you guys, is waiting for me to get a position. When I was working for the city of Mississauga, then you guys start wanting like I actually did something. Like, oh shit, like G's actually good at music. No, nigga, I've been good at music. I didn't have to get a job for the municipal government to prove it. So all I'm saying is, I'm not waiting no more. I'm putting it out there. Cousins and cousins, you guys need to start supporting my shit. My family's huge. Dad and mom's side, my family's huge. If just my cousins alone supported all my content, I would be on. Just my cousins, blood, like blood. I'm not talking about, yo, cousin, yo, fam. I'm talking about blood. My dad, my mom is related to your mom and your dad, or you get what I'm saying? Direct. As in maybe their parents are sisters or their parents are the same parents. I'm just saying, if I can't come up here and expect that my family gonna support me, there's no way I'm expecting anyone to support me. Because my movement is not just a product that is good for the general community. My product is building tribe. My product is community. My product is for my community, my tribe. So if my family don't rock with it, I don't expect no one else to rock with it. And that's the real challenge. I'm not here trying to be like, oh, I'm going to use marketing and Google SEO and just find my audience randomly on the nets. I know where my audience is. It's a local thing. It's a local conversation. It's political. It gets interweaves on all that shit. But it starts through entertainment because that's the tool I have. I'm not saying I'm here trying to become the next mayor of Toronto, but nigga, I'd be a better mayor than the current mayor. I'd be a better prime minister or whatever than any of those current positions being played because they play towards corporations. All you have to do is just not play towards corporations. Play towards the population. Play towards the constituents. And you're a better politician than anybody in office. Any of the MPs, any of the MPPs. That's not the point of the video, right? But I have enough depth to get there. I have enough depth to get into those conversations. But I'm using entertainment. So when you don't support my entertainment, you don't support my content, you don't go and subscribe to my music, you don't subscribe or check out my views, or listen to my music so it can grow my views. You don't do anything at all. You just sit back and be like, cuzzle, and or you just come and make a comment when you have something to critique publicly. You're literally not a hater. You're a dissenter. You're my enemy. You've carved out yourself from being potentially family, blood, friendship, allies, and you've made yourself my enemy. You're literally, what do you call it, like a soft enemy, where all you do is oppose. You don't do anything to support. You don't do anything to uphold or anything to gird up. All you do is want to come and chastise. All you want to do is come and talk shit. And if you're my cousin, my blood family, and you're doing that, you're whack. There's two of you who know, like two of you who watch this video, you're gonna be like, shit, I know Garland's talking to me. So you could respond directly under the video. I feel no ways, because you two directly know yourselves hating on my shit and hating on me on the interwebs. Potentially 3 of you. And then the rest of you guys are just quite silent. I'm calling it out. Because I'm tired of it. You guys will never make a video and come online and stand for anything. So at least gird up your cousin who's willing to do that. That's it. It's not that deep.